topic for today, we are going to talk about a very familiar word that we often use in our daily conversation, which is will. Okay, so will is something that is not new to us, right? Okay, anyway, we are going to talk about its uses as well as its form. So first, we are going to have the form of the word will. So we form the future simple with will plus bare infinitive. So when we're going to say bare infinitive is that we don't add something like s or ing to our word, okay? Will is the same for all persons, the same with I, you, he, she, it, we, they, like that one, okay? So, for example here, I'll go to France this summer. Or she'll make a cake this afternoon. Okay, so now for a question. When we are making a question, we put will before our subject. For example, will you watch the football match tomorrow? Or will you go to the market this afternoon? Something like that. Okay, so if you notice, we first have will and then the subject. Now, when we are forming a negotiation, we put not after will. So the short form of will not is want. Like for example, the children won't like this toy. Or the children will not like this toy. I won't like to go outside this evening. Or I will not go outside this evening. Okay, now that is its form. So for the next one, we are going to talk about its uses. So for the first one, we use will for on-the-spot decision. So when we are making on-the-spot decision. So when we are going to say on-the-spot decision, it means that we didn't plan to do something, but at that time or at that moment, we just decided to do it because we would like to experience it. We would like to see the result of it, or maybe we are just amazed about something. So like for example, this necklace is beautiful. I'll buy it. So what I'm saying is that I didn't plan to buy a necklace, but upon seeing a necklace, I would like to have it because it's beautiful. The next one is when we use will when we make prediction based on what we think or imagine. Like for example here, her teacher thinks she'll be a great pianist one day. Okay, so this one is just a prediction. It means that the teacher don't really know what will happen to the kid in the future, if the kid will be a pianist or something else. Okay, the next one is that for threats or warnings, and so there's an example, common example that is really happening in your class. For example, you are doing another subject in your period, in my period. So what do I usually say? Keep your notebook or I will get it, right? Okay, and also there is an example here. Stop talking or I will send you out. So these are examples of threats and warnings. Now we can also use will when we are making promises to people. Like for example, I'll help you with your homework. Or maybe you want to help your mom, so I'll help you with the houseworks. Something like that. So those are the few uses of its. Now let's move on to your activity. So in your activity, for activity 1, you are going to read the sentences below and mark them as A, B, or C according to what they express. So for letter A, it is a prediction based on what we think or imagine. B is for promise and C is on-the-spot decision. So I will leave this one to you. That is for your activity 1. For activity 2, you are going to match the items as in the examples. So we have choices here. So check this out. So for example here, leave your for example, here we have leave now or you blank late. So what do you think is the right answer? It's letter B. So in here, leave now or you'll be late. So apostrophe LL is the short form of will. Okay? Okay, now for activity 3, there is a situation here. I will read. Sonia, a famous psychic, has given her prediction for the year 2030. Put the words in the correct order to form her predictions. Like for example, Mexico, an earthquake, city, the will hit off. So in here, you are going to arrange the words to make or to form a sentence. So what do you think will be the sentence here? So the answer is an earthquake will hit the city of Mexico. So that will be your activity for this topic. Have a good day. Goodbye.